Well, from one clueless duo to another, last weekend, the movie version of Wicked debuted in theaters and raked in over $114 million, the biggest opening ever for a Broadway adaptation. Ariana Grande stars as Latina Good Witch, I guess to compete with Disney's own Snow Blanca. And Cynthia Erivo is the black-green Wicked Witch, which frankly feels a little vaguely racist. Also, the flying monkeys are now trans. Okay, that last one is made up. But no matter what joke I make, it can never be as ridiculous as the actual press tour from Grande and Erivo, who promoted the film together for what felt like 3 years, while looking like this. These two women look like aliens. Also, come on, Ariana Grande doesn't take Ozempic. Ozempic takes Ariana Grande. So these two dingbats promoted the film, and they acted just as stupid as they looked. Get ready for a masterclass in delusional self-importance, because here's two actresses finding out that a kid understood the movie. What a miracle.
My girlfriend, she took her two little girls last night, 5 and 7 years old, and I've written down what they said. At the end of it, they said, you have to be good and you have to be kind to everybody.
Whoa.
And she is a good witch.
Yeah, that's the message.
You know what I mean? It's that impact.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
She is a good witch. If kids can feel that, then
Yeah.
Man, I wonder why a majority of America can't relate to the coasts. They seem so down to earth. Most likely beamed down to it. By the way, Cynthia Erivo's nails are growing like Pinocchio's nose throughout these interviews.
When you're wiping your butt.
I knew you would ask that question.
Here's another interview where the crazy meter was turned again up to 11.
Nicole. Babes. That's my kicks. How dare you?
I love you.
Holy shit.
You are so funny.
Did you pull a hammy at all? Did
never.
you?
They were
no.
doing it over
I
and
did
over
so many
again.
times.
Illegal.
Thank you.
Otherworldly.
So often.
Sorry, I was dozing off there, but does Ariana now have prison tattoos? What did she do to her hands? Those tats are usually reserved for women who make fermented wine in their cell and talk to other inmates through the toilet. Okay, let's get back to this interview. I know, I'm torturing you here. You won't believe it. They cry again. Remember, this is all for a movie they got paid millions of dollars to star in.
I say you did it. You really did it. Thank you so much. From a nerdy theatre kid who was othered at school my whole life, this film means so much to me, and there are so many millions of kids like me who find refuge in The Witches. And I just want to let you know, I mean, I'm a nobody, but you did it. You did it.
We love you.
And I thank you. Cynthia, I'm going to cry my glitter off. I'm going to go blind from glitter.
No, you both have to stop.
These goofball reporters are acting like they're talking to Jonas Salk about the polio vaccine, while old prison hands there with her JonBenet Ramsey aura just couldn't seem phonier. I've been more convinced by emails from a Nigerian prince asking for my social security number. We'll get to more on this in a moment. First, as social unrest escalates and crime rates climb, securing the safety of your family is more important now than ever. Now listen, I'm about as pro-Second Amendment as it gets. I own a multiplicity of firearms, but the thought of using lethal force is not ideal for everyone, which is why you need to check out Byrna. If you want to protect your family, and you might not want to kill somebody in your house, you might want to check out the Byrna Ungun, the non-lethal self-defense platform. Lightweight, simple to use, it uses an easy-to-load 5-round magazine. It's powered by an 8-gram CO2 cartridge. Byrna launchers fire a .68 caliber chemical-filled projectile using patented pull-pierce technology, where the CO2 canister is only punctured on the first trigger pull, meaning your launcher is always at the ready. It's capable of incapacitating an attacker for over 30 minutes. It's accurate and effective at over 60 feet. It requires no permits, no background checks. It's interstate travel friendly. With Byrna, you will be prepared to defend. The Byrna is a safer, more sensible alternative that could potentially save lives on both sides, protecting both user and aggressor. Thank you to Byrna for sponsoring this video. And if you haven't yet, go check out this week's episode of Ben After Dark on DailyWire Plus, brought to you by Byrna. Well, here's the most infamous clip from the run. Can you help me out here? What the f*** are they talking about?
I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but I am in queer media, so that's my,
That's really cool.
Holding space for Defying Gravity? Where did they get these people? A feminist weed store in Portland? It did make for some solid memes, though. And much of the internet pointed out the absolutely unhinged way Ariana Grande held the co-star's finger during this manure parade of compliments. What is even happening? Again, aliens. Time to hold friend's hand, look natural. Grab finger like Crane arcade game picking up a stuffy. Things are going well in this press tour. Here's more. And no, this isn't from a Christopher Guest movie.
Can you stay all day?
I would like to stay all day.
Oh my
Just be a
goodness.
mascot.
Em, you're wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for doing
You are
that.
an angel.
Thank you for giving that to us today.
Yeah,
thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to go. They're
You're
all going.
wonderful.
No.
No, you're wonderful.
No, you're
Yeah.
wonderful.
Thank you very much.
I'm very sweaty. I'm going through menopause as well. It's a whole thing.
We need an
We
ice
love
pack.
you.
These women are absolutely insufferable. If I was seated next to these three on an airplane, I'm opening the door, I am jumping out. And I would not be defying gravity.
Aim for the bushes.
These are the type of women who tell you a juice cleanse was life-changing, or call Amelia Earhart a girl boss. Well, with this type of unbridled female empowerment, it's not like Universal could totally fumble it with one mistake, right? That's right. Universal accidentally included the website Wix.com, a porn company's website, on the back of the movie's merchandise. This led children looking for more information on how Dorothy will deal with the Tin Man to a site that focuses more on how Dorothy will deal with Tin Man. And so now Universal is facing a class action lawsuit led by a mom in North Carolina whose daughter went to the website and saw more than a poison apple going in someone's mouth. Spoiler alert, it was indeed. Well, anyway, here's one last clip from Tweedledee and Tweedle-F, where Ariana Grande suggests that the Good Witch is actually in the closet.
Every day in the Emerald City is a pride parade.
Oh my God,
Right?
yeah.
I mean, look at like...
That's actually great.
But it's true.
Yeah.
Even like the chickens. Those
Snow
chickens
leopard with
are
the little
gay.
cape.
Glinda might be a little in the closet. But if there were a time, if that,
Yeah.
maybe, you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Give it a little more time.
So here's the thing. All of this is stupid. Wicked was a huge hit on Broadway. Glinda and Elphaba aren't gay, they are friends. The musical is actually pretty good. But that's no thanks to these two leading actresses who did their absolute best to make me not want to see this film. I have not seen a press rollout this bad since Snow White. Well, make sure to save some of that space you're holding for Wicked Part 2, which I'm sure will include interviews from the stars in which they explain that actually the Wizard of Oz is Trump, and Glinda and Elphaba are transgender, and the Cowardly Lion is actually the Cowardly Bear.